Very warm welcome from me, Clive Tilsley. Andy Townsend is with me for a qualifying match on the road to Rio.
This will be interesting, Clive. I'm really up for this.
The sun is out here. It's a lovely day for it.
Yeah, beautiful day for the beautiful game.
The match is preceded by the anthems of Syria and Japan. For joining us for this qualifying match. No formalities at this stage of the competition. Certainly no room for any complacency.
It's a qualifier, a big game, Clive, and it must be treated like that.
Football in the Far East, North Korea, South Korea, Japan is as big as it is just about anywhere in the world these days. Incredible fanaticism for the game. What have they got to do to take that step up to be competitive on a world stage?
Well, they've moved on. They've moved on leaps and bounds in recent years, of course. Remember Korea back in 2002. They've had an impact. I think for these teams, it's still a case of they're happy to be there. They're happy to be taking part. They don't have the pressures around them from perhaps the fans or indeed the media as the bigger European teams and South American teams have. So there's still that feeling where it's just good to be here. And until you get rid of that and start getting into the habit of wanting a win, I'm afraid you're never really going to compete in the latter stages.
Referee here is Manuel Rui Barbosa. Uchida. Honda. Uchida. Asebi. I don't know what that was supposed to be. I think he was daydreaming there. Al-Hussein, Ismail, Abdul Razak Al-Hussein, well read that, saw the pass quicker than the man it was meant for. Sabag. Now, can they make the most of possession? Honda. Okazaki. Maeda. Uchida. Giving it away and giving them the initiative here. Al-Khatib. He won't stroke this man off the ball easily. Okazaki. Yoshida. Good interception. He can win the ball in midfield like that. Gets it clear. Oh! Got something in the way. Kagawa. He's got to keep hold of the ball better. Now Shinji Kagawa. Delivers it in. Headed away. Al-Amna. Al-Khatib. Sabag. Asebi. Endo. At the beating of his man there. Look at this now. Wasn't going to let him get away, was he? Ismail. Al-Amna. Maeda. He cut that out out pretty easily. Has to get it in. Can someone reach it? It's going to be a Japanese corner. Hit well enough. Rather anxious clearance. Uchida. Nagatomo. Asabi. Kagawa. Al-Khatib. Ismail. Al-Amna. Not easy to get through. Yoshida. Kono. Endo. Nagatomo. Japan have men forward. Asabi. Scrambled away to safety. Al-Amna. Sabag. Estenbelli. Ismail. Al-Hussein. Deciding to go back to his keeper. Maeda. Sabag. Al-Hussein. Bit of pressure on the ball here. The first 45 minutes ends with the score 0-0.
Well, if I was in that visitor dressing room now, I'd be delighted. I'd be saying, come on, lads, keep it going. Another 45 like that, and we'll have a very valuable point in our back pockets.
One or two fans still making their way back to their seats, but we are underway for this second half. Who's on the end of this? Abdul Razak Al-Hussein. Ismail. Honda. Kagawa. What can Japan do here? Play's been stopped. Offside, I think. Yeah, there's a flag up.
Yeah, caught easily offside there, Clive. He's going to have to think a little bit better there.
CB. He's won the ball out there. Al-Amna. Diab. Honda. They look fright to make a tackle, don't they? Schoolboy defending. Asabi. Chance to get it over. There's a man free. Oh! Ball's still loose. Keeper lays claim to it in the end. Nodded on. Al-Hussein. Can he cross? That will be a throw, and in a good position here. This is not a manager who's afraid to change things. He puts a lot of emphasis on using substitutes to make an impact. He's thrown it straight back to them. Kagawa. Al-Khatib. Rafe. Al-Hussein. Ball. They caught him offside. Manager's going to gamble here. He feels he's got to change something if they're going to win, and there is the change. Estenbelli. Offside, I'm afraid. I think he knew it, couldn't check the run.
Oh, that run's too blatant. He's gone far too early.
Endo. Asabi. Japan have men forward. Can he get to it? The dangerous pass for now, but if they can build some concerted pressure, it's bound to tell in the end. Endo. Not easily shaken off the ball, is he? He's got a chance. Oh! Swallowed by the keeper. Gobble that one up. Maybe a chance. Can't afford to get hemmed in like that. It was the kind of pressure that's bound to pay off in the end. We saw that developing, didn't he? Stopped the attack at source. Pass and move, good stuff. Endo. What can Japan do here? Al-Hussein. Pass picked off. Now, can they put some passes of their own together? Asabi. Okazaki. Okazaki. Uchida. It's the defender. Al-Khatib. Real chance. Uchida. Honda. The defending likes it. Oh!
You can see their frustration. They would have been in front if that had gone in.
That's poor, because all that does is relieve pressure and allows the opposition to get their shape again.
Well, it's up to the manager to make the big decisions. He wants to win this match. He thinks this substitution can do that for him.
We're into the last 3 minutes or so, not long.
Endo. Sebi. Rafe. Kagawa. Sabag. Awad. Ismail. The 90 minutes are up, and there is just nothing to choose between them. Still level.